They call for pause, they retract, it looks like they're grouping towards B. It actually feels like Tyloo have read this quite well. They understand that Spirit do like to finish towards this B site and the pistol rounds, and in they come. Donk gonna lead the charge as expected. It's Mercury with the dualies up close. 180, catches Chopper, just trying to buy a bit of time as Shiro delivers. Molotov down, he's shooting through the flames, and Mercury nails 2 more. Shiro and Magic's onto back, but a 2 versus 2 make that one. Very quickly, Shiro left all alone, but bomb on his back, P250, and an open A bomb site.
You cannot be serious, Mercury. That is crazy. He's lit it up on B. And may well have just given them a chance. Shiro on the P250. Bit of raid boss business. Peeks out, spots one. Will he confirm this bomb plant? The answer is yes, so get that in at the very least. And he's ready for this fight, of course. He just doesn't quite know where the second player is, so let's put him off ever so slightly. They will get the better of him in the end. Defuse comes in and Tyloo take the pistol. Also not too much action just yet. Spirit, I think, have been indeed shown the respect. Trying to show it themselves. And those are the peaks that you're not going to get away with in a game like this. I tell you what, G and Jamyoung go down early. Mosea joins, and that'll be a save for the B players.
God damn, you can't swing Donk like that. That is on a platter for him. He will take those every day of the week.
Yeah, much slower moving round him.
Donk waiting behind that molly. Minute to work with. Mercury gonna be tested. Has to come up huge, and Chopper on the swing. Big fight. Looks for a second, and it's Donk who nails it. I mean, this is brilliant on the entries towards B. Nothing that can be done. Labored from Shiro, however. And Jamyoung might have an opportunity, which he does capitalize upon. Donk will catch him on the trade, but a tough, really tough 2 versus 3. And honestly, I don't think they're giving this one a go. Not with an AWP, and Mosea barely alive. It's like the one style of play that you don't want to really use against Donk, everywhere it's like, okay, you've got to be able to hit your shots. That in itself obviously has its worries because Donk is so damn crisp. Double M4 AK and the AWP still in play for G, so it's not all doom and gloom just yet. I love this from Jamyoung. Oh my god, look at the aggression, and the aggression out towards B as well. But it's Magic she finds Mercury. At the same time, they fall away. Mosea leaves Mercury alone. Jamyoung was alone in mid, so that's 2 early fights given over in a matter of moments.
Yeah, it's just not really looking too good for the next. G out in front. Shiro around that corner is slowly moving forward. Takes the peek. That looked like he was behind the wall to me, but G lands the shot all the same. Classic Counter-Strike moment. 3 versus 3 all of a sudden here now.
Yeah, there's something. Something on the cards. Donk wants to try and get a bit of a proactive post-bomb position. So he'll test himself on the Angels, and he, of course, nails that shot on attack. It's so easy for him. Also, it's absolutely excellent. It's a great nade as well. He's going to get another shot behind it. Can't find the third, but arguably job done now. 1 versus 2. Mosea's less than half HP to that nade. I think this round's just got to be done. He's got to keep hold of what he can. The AWP. That will be that. They're going to really struggle, but I do respect what Tyloo are doing. They are wanting to fight up against them. Mercury has gone deep in towards water. He's got support here as well. They want to get early fights out. They want to get early information, and they keep pushing smokes, and this is going to catch Spirit off guard. They're not used to this sort of brazen style of play, so utilize the weird and wonderful Asian Counter-Strike to its full extent.
Yeah, I think by now as well, Spirit are maybe expecting to have put the fear into Tyloo, but again, it's just not the case. They're always going to be a team that just stick to their game plan and play the game how they like. Mosea, good spot here. Could be huge, in fact. Oh, he's pulled away. Kind of at the awkward moment. G does manage to trade him, but loses his life pretty quickly as well, and that's the kill. Jamyoung needed to trade things out to keep the hope of holding A alive, and it's not the case. Donk with another catch on the cheeky angle, looking to end the round all by himself, and he will do just that. 4-piece for Donk and a 5th for Spirit.
Yeah. Honestly, this is where, again, for Tyloo, you see these small moments that go well for you, and you find gaps, but you just have to start to realize as quickly as that Spirit will completely take over a round, and a couple of individuals can just completely delete you. And Dunk, taking them for granted in this sense, right? I think they're really starting to be like, okay, these guys actually hit their shots. You know, Jam Young is crisp as hell. Mosaic has some really nice moments too. G hit some great shots. Let's not take the mick in this one, right? Let's actually do our proper prep for it. And so far, so good. But a nice opener. Right, pushing out in towards water, A main control taken, and now they've got all of the control. A main and actually in towards mid as well. A very decent position to hold here.
Yeah, looking good. Players. G covers his man. I like this. It's a solid round. They've caught Spirit. Not to continue underestimating teams, especially at majors, right? That's always where these teams make deep runs. Round chills for just a moment. 20 seconds remain. G with another kill. So it's looking good here for Tyloo, but it is never over until it's over. Donk's still alive. Out with his homie Magis as well. These two guys usually work pretty well together. And you can see Donk is making it competitive. There's just about enough time for him to get it down. He's planting open. Surely they're able to find him. Yeah, and he hears them coming. He's got no ammo to fight. The round has to be conceded, but he brings it close. He does some damage. And a few more seconds in there, you never know what he might have achieved.
And I think probably part of the conversation that Hallie has to the team is just like, in these early rounds, can we just play guns up for a little bit? Like, they are going to push us like this, right? Let's just play guns up. We know they're going to want to swing. Be ready for it. But they're not ready for Mosaic, who gets a second. Can't find Shiro. But again, that's probably part of what Hallie's saying to the guys. Like, we need to be awake in these first 15, 20 seconds because they're going to want to swing.
It's a large part of the Tyloo game is the can't believe they're doing that. How are they getting away with that? You know, type pushes. So you do just have to be a little bit ready. And the thing is as well, they'll keep coming. We saw maybe in like round 8 or whatever, Spirit actually did hold on quite well to bits of aggression. They're obviously doing it relatively well here. It's not quite over just yet, but Tyloo are not a team that's like, ah, damn, the aggression didn't work. We're down a few rounds. Maybe we should just, you know, play a chill one and roll through the setups, roll through the regular motions. Nah, they'll be like, a few rounds later, they'll be like, let's just try again. It was close. If only I'd shot that guy better, we might have won the round, you know. So you can get caught thinking you're safe because you've already dealt with one of these pushers. Bomb goes down. Missed shot from G. Takes a lot of damage. Nade does not quite finish him off, so still standing. And it is, of course, where is Attacker? The next name of the game here. Missed shot from Shiro, and that one cost him his life. Sontix, at the very least, has got the information. He's covered off in a nice position. Molotov does not reach him. So he is able to sneak out behind them here. Smoke on the bomb does not help his case. They're going to go in for the hold. It's going to have to be 10 seconds, though. Oh, he can't find it. G takes him down. He was expecting to have a kit. I'm not sure it's time, though. It's going to be close. It is very, very close. So, yeah, absolutely perfect to the millisecond, 10-second hold.
He actually got a lot of, you know, stick from people back in China, from fans and whatnot, and this, hence where the tears come from, right? Why he was so happy that things are kind of going well, and I'm glad. I love the personality that we get from him. It's such an infectious, sort of happy nature. So sick to see. This could be a little dicey. Shiro pushes the smoke on timing. As Attacker had Util in hand. So back to a 3 versus 3. Mosaic, Mercury, and G. Got a lot of heavy lifting to do in this one. G's had a fantastic game so far. Mosaic not bad himself. It's finding Chopper here, which could be all important if he can hit the shot, but he can't. Chopper could work Molly down, and now it looks like they want to work towards A once again.
Yeah, there is presence here. The aforementioned G, the top fragger for Tyloo. But they are taking their time, just making them doubt themselves. Could it be a B play? Oh, nice find. Where's the rest? He's ready for more from camera. He's head on the swivel, but unfortunately gets timed on. Well played by Spirit there to just grab a little freeze, and, you know, they know that he's likely to be alone, and he has to be the hero. So he's going to play quick and panicked and checking different angles. Unfortunately, Mercury was kind of out in no man's land. Gets tagged up. I feel like you maybe just have to save this AK here, to be honest. But he's still... No, he's going to give it a go. It's the final round. What am I talking about? It's too early in the morning. All the Counter-Strike just flowing past me, man. I'm just casting the rounds and Spirit winning them 8-4 at the turn of the half. Ooh. They were dominated, it's safe to say.
Look at us flying like this, by the way. Shout out the observers one time. Love that.
Yeah, man. We got some nice pathing.
Pretty sure it says Jonas and Chev. Shout out the goats one time.
Think so, yeah, indeed. Oh, donk.
Speaking of goats.
Oh, I was ready for more. I was ready for more, but not going to happen. Man advantage into Spirit here. Maybe a retake on the cards. Nope. One gets dropped. It's Magic's looking clean. 2-piece from him. Mercury all alone. Up against 4. I don't think he's going to be expecting, from Dark so fast, but he scares them off. Looking to try and find this kill. Where is he at? Is the big question. Zontix gives him the fight. So wait just a second. We might be on.
Instant headshots for 20 seconds, so he's not got a lot of time here. These shots have got to be hit, man. He comes back for the fight, and he misses the first 15 seconds. The time, the clock stays above, and it's Magic's. He locks in that 4th kill.
At the moment is no, so it's Chopper on a FAMAS to defend. They're slowly making their way back around here on the Spirit side of things. So Tyloo have got a brief window to get into the bomb site and get that bomb planted. Chopper cancels. No, he doesn't. Sorry, it wasn't the planter that he was after. All the same, kills looking good here for Spirit. It's gotten a bit chaotic on the B bomb site. G has brought a couple back. Maybe, indeed, a clutch up available here to keep this post-plant in their favor. Trade is instantaneous. Attacker on low HP, but it doesn't matter against the AWP. Shiro's got that news. He will swap weapons. The nade goes in. It doesn't quite reach. He's going to tap the bomb. An Attacker does not bite. Shiro could have gotten away with the full hold. Another tap. An Attacker does not bite. He's not fancying the fights. He's so very low, and he has absolutely mugged Shiro there, bro. Not peeking at all, and wins it out.
Yeah, super well played. That is a very, very experienced 1M4, 1MP9, and 5-7. It's not the worst thing in the world to lose this. And for Shiro and Zontix, bring in literally nothing to the table bar a tiny bit of utility. And not a good start for Magic's. Down he goes. That's the MP9 dropped. It's Shiro and a pistol to try and do something. And of course, nothing to come to the table, but Chopper on the swing with a find.
Yeah, hold on. The bomb's been dropped as well, so it'll buy time for the rotations. Chopper's looking for a bit more. They are desperate for a couple more kills. That M4 needs dropping. It will go down into the 1v1. Quick USP dink could get it done for Zontix.
Oh,
the nade a little close. Molotov to scare him off. It does indeed get close. Oh, it will spread, so he's going to be forced forwards here, and down he will go. Jamyoung's played it pretty well there to just keep us cool.
Oh my god, for a moment, that really felt like it could have been lost, but a cool head by Jamyoung. Yeah, gotta be said as well. Over on the A Street, MIBR taking map number 1. Wild times. Over Vitality, that is. 13-7. So, spicy upset there, and we're sort of quietly hoping there might be the conversation of an upset here. Didn't feel like it halfway. And it didn't feel like it at the start for Spirit 2, but 10-7 right now in a 4 versus 3 with Chopper being tagged up. Something's brewing. Nade up bank round, but Attack is on the elevated angle. He does more damage. A big flank from Jamyoung. Swing and the find on towards Shiro. That's the round. That's Tyloo up to an 8th now as Zontix will just keep hold of his M4. 50 seconds left to work with this for this one for Tyloo. So a decision still has to be made. Chopper's position in mid, it is worrying. And G will clear, will find. Chopper goes down now, got a call from the grave and an opener again for Tyloo. Something in these T-side rounds they've been very good at finding, but Shiro hits a quick shot of his own. Hits it, gets out. Still doesn't mean they won't commit though. They take mid control, they're flying now. Zontix under a lot of pressure, gotta nail both and he can't. Mercury will catch him. And G finds yet another. Might go for 3. And Shiro gets pinned against the wall. What a shot by G. Leaving Dunk all alone in a 1 versus 3. And this youngster has pulled off some miraculous rounds in the past. But this one feels quite difficult. 1 versus 3. And he has 0 information about where they're playing. Angles cleared as he looks for just anything to work with, but there is nothing on offer. Spots Mosaic. That's good for the first. G only gets the tag, but thankfully Mercury will close. Huge round to take, and G has gone nuclear there. Cult hero status he's getting here at Pro League, and he's also putting up the numbers to back it. Oh, a tag on towards Chopper. A swing from Jam Young, but a miss. The nade will trade on towards Attacker.
Yeah, it's a pretty big find actually on that nade. Mosaic with the trade. He goes down to a nade also. Spirit just about keeping the advantage. Just about keeping a hold of the round. You see how many smokes there are on that site, right? Tyloo were very ready to go in for the hit, but they are kept at bay. At the worst possible moment, 30 seconds left on the round. No opportunity for a frag. Shiro takes the safe angle, and it's smart. Easy find onto the first. G's got a clutch up. He lands the tag. He's now spotted. 20 seconds and not a lot of options. Tech 9 out, but it is not enough. Spirit find 11.
Opening kills and positive trades are the small little incremental ways that Spirit can find success back in this, and a spam through a smoke to catch Attacker. It's also another way that you can get just a little bit of luck on your side and more damage towards Jam Young. Donk is not missing through this smoke.
A bit of a fake out towards A there to draw attention, and it may well work out. There is a flank coming in from Donk. He's moved pretty quickly. Doesn't spot anyone. In the same vein, there's no one at mid. There's actually no follow-up on A, so yeah, they like the idea of the B hit. They're very ready for it, and Donk in towards B main is going to be a problem. I think they know that he's here. They've heard him running round, but all the same, he slows them down massively, makes them expend a smoke. They're so nervous to get into this site. There's only 10 seconds. You've got to go for it. Donk's going to drop that bomb through the smoke. Just about. Oh, no, I think that's crossed the timer, unfortunately. So they will move. They will save what they have, and Spirit might just pull off the heartbreak.
My God. G boosted up as he's going to keep coverage as they move in towards mid. For the most part, though, since it was failing in the early part where Chopper was wanting to fight in mid, they haven't actually been trying to reclaim that space. Jam Young going to get caught by Shiro. That's a fight he was going to lose every day of the week.
Noise being made down in dark. B hit coming in. It's nice and telegraphed. You're going to have to hit those shots, fellas. 25 seconds left. A nade eaten on the way in. Molotov does not quite make it. Donk through the smoke finds one. Bomb plant just about coming in, but again, it's going to cost them so very much. Magix capitalizes and catches everybody off guard. Spirit with a perfectly mounted retake to close things out. 13-11. Tyloo was so damn close. They got 7 in a row. A fantastic effort, but it is not enough. And nobody, even themselves, is not going to remember the great effort of a fake, failed comeback. It is Attacker in the heaven angle. He's somewhat ready for something to come his way, but yeah, I think Spirit can't really believe the space they've been given. So much room to play with. Oh! Okay, nobody saw anything.
So out.
Doesn't matter. He just falls down. It's information given. Now they're like, okay, I guess we're going loud. Donk's already found the first head, though, so it looks decent. What the hell is going on? This pathing is a little crazy from Spirit, it feels like. Jam Young about to get caught. Down he goes. Numbers looking good. And it's a B hit via ramp, via hell. So strange, the movement here from Spirit, for sure. But as said a couple times, Tyloo just giving too much space, I think.
Yeah, this is mid-rounding to the max at the moment. And I think Tyloo were also probably as confused as we were, to be perfectly honest. Unfortunately for Attacker, this feels quite unlikely. He might get caught on the back lines, and he is by Chopper. And there's a couple more coming his way. Swing and a find. G now up close. UFP versus Glock at close range. You always back the Glock, and Chopper does very well. 3 kills to his name. I mean, that round was won already. But because they're a new team, they're starting from unranked and trying to get anywhere inside of the top 50. It's taken a real age for them to be considered one of the better teams, ranking-wise, that is. Mosaic Sees two, gets one being the bomb as well. That drags Chopper's attention away. Oh my. He just didn't clear back box. I don't blame them. It's very rare that you see somebody just sitting there. G gets caught on the swing by Zontix. With Donk finding a kill, it's a 2 versus 3, but it's just with how low Zontix is, it does worry you. And of course, it doesn't help that the bomb is in quite literally no man's land. The time gone, and they're going to save. They're calling it. I don't blame them. Unfortunately for them, in this spot, under a minute now, 45 seconds. We're starting to move back in towards B. But it does feel at the same time that Spirit aren't completely committed, and that'll be evident with G catching Chopper on the late lurk.
Eventually, felt like he was going to go down at some point, but it's a quick old burst in through single. Donk activates, and he flattens them. Will eventually get taken down. So it's still a 3 versus 3. Zontix with a big one upstairs, however. Magic's trying to stay alive. Doesn't happen for him. The remaining 2 Ts are pretty far away from the bomb, it has to be said. Mercury goes hunting, and Shiro gets the timing on him. G going crazy, but can't get it done. And Spirit will take the round, just never getting their claws in on the Tyloo side. And of course, it is the Donk double.
I'm a little worried for Tyloo. This lead's starting to get extensive. This round's actually really important. You lose this, and we're in a lot of trouble here.
Mosaic, brave, nearly finds one, but not quite. So those 2 players going to think about moving downstairs. Lots of different options at the moment for Spirit, thanks to that opener. G is looking to just cover the angles. Not going to go too deep in for it. Again, does not want to lose his life, otherwise round will be over. But you can see Spirit, they find the first, and then they're happy to just sit around, wind the clock down, and hope to catch another player, in fact. Donk does go down. Expected on low HP. Attacker with the off angle here. Traded out. It's Mercury, though. Big find. That's the bomb. Mind you, Shiro and Magic's not really with each other to get those trades in. Down to the 2 versus 2 now.
Tough spot, that's for sure. 30 seconds. Bomb needs to go down. Mercury on a late rotate all the way around. So Bomb's in a very recoverable spot, but they're doing a lot of due diligence just in case. But it has given time for Mercury to wrap. Now he's got Heaven control. Where are we actually going here? 10 seconds down towards B, but that's where G is. Finds the first. He's trying to run away, and he will. No time, surely. 5 seconds, and that's it. Time gone. Shiro can't do anything at the end. He will get the AWP, and that's a silver lining. But it's Tyloo who find the round.
Never expected to go your way, but if you really make Spirit sweat, I think you're very, very happy with that for sure. Jam Young has picked up the confidence in the past few rounds. Crazy move forwards there, and he is unpunished thus far.
Yeah, so far so good, right? I think for Tyloo, starting to prove to themselves a little bit. Zontix out the gates feels a little bit more impactful than he did in towards Anubis. But we still need more from him. Shiro, how in God's name has he got away with that? Mercury gets caught on the flick, but surely Mosaic gets overlooked. No, not by Donk. Clears everything and does it with ease as well. I can't believe he expects a second player there. A lot of people will overlook that angle. Jam Young, up close, wants to fight. Needs to be careful as single doors and now gets opened up. Gonna fight through the flames and he'll get the shot. Okay. What a one to find. And Donk also gets deleted as well. Jam Young, at one point, was seen, at least domestically, as a similar style of player to Donk. So mechanically gifted and happy to fight, and that's why.
Oh, Shiro trying to guess the right side. Somehow manages to make it in. A lot of noise being made. Attacker, of course, is slowly on the way. Can't deny the bomb plant, but will take down the planter and win the round. So Tyloo, couple in a row here.
Unwarranted errors, right? They're a side who generally are pretty clean. Some of these errors that they're making, a lot of them coming down to time as well. Uncle swing out, he's still alive. Bomb on his back. Oh, uh-oh. Donk Dunk is here. Dunk is very much present at 3K with a deagle. What is happening? Dunk goes back for more. He's hungry, and Dunk's hitting shots. Can't find G, but he might have done enough to win the round. How in God's name has Dunk got away with this?
I'm sure that is not the first time that question has been asked. Shiro will close it out, but yeah, absolutely magical round.
I have to see that from his POV. I have to.
Crazy.
I hope we have all the kills from his POV because, oh my God, some of them look so quick. Oh my God.
That is ridiculous.
So nuts. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. What a player, man. Yeah,
Take a gun away. I feel like it's more annoying to die to a USB than it is to be like, oh, I guess they're saving, you know.
Yeah. Jamyoung, we clear this. Not well enough. Magix notices a second here as well. Swing. Oh, and a tag both ways, but more so on towards Magix. And G would you get that smoke down.
Now you can see Tyloo somewhat desperate to get that return frag and even up the numbers, but Spirit are just not giving it at all. Chopper's the only player in a dangerous position. He will go down. Quick flash on the ramp is, you know, not really going to do too much. So this is actually not looking bad at all for Tyloo. Shiro deals with G. But we're a bit more back on. That first pickup, not quite as impactful in this round as they would have hoped.
Yeah. Swing and a miss from Zontix. Oh my God, we needed that one. We needed that one big time. Thankfully, we're down towards B, but Mercury's also here to meet them. 15 seconds. We gotta go, fellas. Swing and a fine on Shiro. Can't deliver. On towards Don because he's thrust into a 1 versus 2. 8 seconds. Bomb has to go down. Tap and he doesn't stick it. That's gotta be that Glock in hand. No chance for Donk at the end there. Just not enough time. Tyloo stay alive in this map and in this first half in particular.
If they can find 5 or 6, I think they'll be quietly satisfied. Again, though, early opener goes the way of Spirit.
Zaya finds Donk. Nice shot. Shiro still up close, though. Do you sort of back the AK because he's trying to bail out the shot? Oh, Magic's there to keep Shiro alive. Jamyoung's in between 3 here. Surely somebody's got to clear him. They won't expect it, but surely he gets traded. Yeah, Chopper spots him out. There we go. So the only thing is Heaven being held? Yeah, it is. Oh, and how did the Chopper get away with that? Shiro will find Jamyoung. They knew where he was, but Chopper never should be alive there. Heaven was being held.
Mercury, a battle for survival. Oh, he's spotted and down he goes. So Spirit doing a good job of immediately returning things. Now moving up to 7, I think puts you in a great spot.
Still, smoke down door. Magic's waiting. They're so expecting a lobby crunch here from the Tyloo side. 40 seconds left. A couple of these rounds they've left quite late, and it has been concerning. We said Jamyoung can hit some heads, and he does. Gets a Molotov too and an AK picked up, and he just wants to keep ramp control now.
Gonna aim to keep it. G up at Heaven has an opportunity to maybe find a kill outside, although that window is closing. Oh, yikes. Mosaic tries to get up. Not going to happen for him. G goes down. Chopper in at Heaven has got the perfect spot. They will not be expecting him at all. Oh, yikes. Jamyoung comes up behind him. It has fallen quickly. Oh my goodness, it seems Tyloo on the cards to steal around here. No time for Shiro to get into the site. And the squeeze comes in at a very awkward spot. That is comical. Don't think we've seen that in a long, long time. The end of the half with a T-side player surviving. But all the same, 7-5, still really comfortable for Spirit. That being said, I think these rifle rounds are going to be hard for Tyloo.
I think you're right. Let's see. Oh, took a stop. Oh, hello. We are so back, baby. Jamyoung and Jose will hit shots of their own. Mercury actually keeps himself alive. We're in a 2 versus 2. The chaos ensues still in this series.
Yes, long may it continue. Definitely what we are here for. 2 versus 2. Bombs spilled. Zontic's got the right. Magic's got the left. See what they're able to find. Zontix with the quick shot. Leaves it all down to Mosea. P250 raid boss. Hey, we're leaning on him. He's already found one. He's looking for a bit more. He's going to give that bomb up. He's got a minute to play with here. Crack angle taken. Can't quite find the head. Magic's closing the gap as well. Oh, really well thread of the needle. They will give their position away, but he's just not expecting both to have closed him down so quickly. And the pistol goes the way of Spirit.
Start wrapping in towards heaven and hell and start making those sort of movements, and it could be more of the same. Here we go, dropping down, but want to go for main control, and Jamyong going to fight for this.
Zontix spamming away. However, not able to find anything. Oh, Jamyong keen fine, looking for the double. He's so close, but denied. Slim advantage at the moment for Spirit, so it hangs by a thread. It's Shiro here with the AWP that is big and scary. However, they know that he's around. They know how well he's been playing, but they seem unafraid. They would be unwise. A thin line between courage and stupidity, of course. Bomb going to go down at that sacrifice of a player. 4 versus 2 now. G looking to get involved. A bit of a weaker game out from him, unfortunately, here on Nuke. First comes in, second for Mercury. And G not letting up. Zontix is incredibly low here. Shadow spotted. It's easy. G on the transfer. And GG indeed. He will be shouting high. A big round comes in. I think we all are a little bit, you know, you see a spray down like that, it's like, fair enough, bro. How has he managed?
You just got to NT that one a little bit, don't you? You're just like, yeah, all right, that fair's like, what can I do, actually, in that one? Zontix, what can you do, my friend? Good for the first and for the second. Looking for the third. Damage down towards Mercury. And Shiro goes through the flames. Second M4 picked up. That one's also got 2 bullets. So goes for the third gun. That one's got 24, so we're okay. And he was just past the parcel with the rifles. One of them had enough ammo for him to fight. He didn't want to risk the reload. And Mosea down on towards the sides on the flank. Chopper. Good clearance, making sure. And I think, unfortunately for G, this one will just be an early save.
Is they are waiting down the clock to try and kill him after time. So this is mean from Spirit. This is really, really mean. But they are going to move in as it winds down. They'll take him in the end. Okay, so he does get his loss bonus, but he does not get to survive. Yeah, war of attrition kind of vibe. And it is, again, difficult to deal with when you're down on rounds and they're just not giving you much of a face. You try and get in theirs, but Chopper is here for the trades. Sacrifices made to make these kills happen. Still a 3 versus 3. Donk up top here. Looking, gagging for a fight. Nothing quite presenting just yet, but surely there is something right around the corner for him. Tyloo taking a leaf here and playing things very slowly themselves now that they have managed to even it out after the carnage. Yeah, there it is. He was lurking in the depths, ready to go. Can't quite get the second. Bites off a bit too much. So 2 versus 2 back on.
Maybe here. Zontix playing behind this door, and it opens and he spots nothing behind it. He has got his back covered towards singles just in case. Honestly, even going 1 for 1 here could be enough, but they're actually pulling away from him back towards Magic's. They go in through vent and back out towards single door. My God, time ticking. We've got to go. Oh,
Zontix.
Well done.
Just
well
so
done.
Ready.
I love the little reposition, I got to say as well.
Looking game, set, and match here then. Keen competition on the first map. Not the case here. Tyloo, not enough out from their CT side, and their T side also never really got going. Shiro with the wrist breaker. That is quick. Will net the first, and Tyloo once again have to play from the back foot.
Yeah, it's true. It's just been a classic case for them. Jamyong gonna get caught by Donk. He heard him drop down, but he didn't see him fight, so he knows he's trying to wrap over towards hell. And Donk makes sure he gets no coverage in that sense. 3 versus 5. I feel like this one is done here, unfortunately. This would be a miraculous round to recover from, especially with a Tech 9 and 2 Galils.
Stranger things have happened in the world of Counter-Strike. They break into the site, should get the bomb down. Relatively scot-free. Why are they nervous, man? They're nervous to get in there with the bomb. And I think that is indeed going to be your downfall. Donk drops another as well as that bomb, so still no plant here. Pressure is on Mosea up close, can't get his crosshair corrected. Down goes G just after planting, and that will be the end for Tyloo in this matchup. Donk's on his feet, bro. He's got somewhere else to be.
Sod this, mate. I want to go home.
Gracious.